Hello, welcome to today's discussion. Today we are going to go furthermore into our Dristis. I want to help you learn about getting that gaze, that focus, that breath into the postures because that is where they go. So, when we talk in class, we do talk about Dristis, but only on a very surface level because it's really just all the time that I have in the class to get into it. It needs its own class, and that's where these came in. So really, we just mostly use it in tree pose. I'll remind people to look ahead, find a spot to stare at, make this your focus point for your eyes, and that is your Dristi. But there are actually 9 different Drishti points, and like for instance with tree pose, I say look ahead, but the more concentrated, focused effort, the Drishti itself, is actually the tip of your nose. So you are looking ahead, but in a very centered way. So try with me now and look at the tip of your nose. It's like, is this even possible? But you'll start to narrow it in, and then you can kind of see it, and then you know you're looking at the tip of your nose. Now you don't want your eyes to feel strain, because at first when you're trying to, you'll notice the eyes do strain. So you'll find the point and then relax the eyes, and now you've got your focus. These gaze points help you become more single-minded for the posture itself, to really gain that benefit of being focused and effort with breath, with body, with your mind, all together. So, like I said, there are 9. Now, 2 of these is looking left and looking right. So that's kind of one, but they make it 2 separate. 2 of these are your thumbs and your hand. And these postures, such as eagle, you have your arms out and then you're looking right onto your hand, but you can also look to your nose. So there's that interchangeable, and all the hand ones I notice also do the tip of the nose. So also another one would be like triangle pose. You got your arm up and you're looking right at the thumb. Well, again, you can look right to the nose. So that's just to give you that little heads up that those are interchangeable. The point of the Drishti and the reason that we have all these different ones is because it's giving you the focal point that's in natural alignment with that posture. So for, say, like tree pose, naturally the eyes go this way. For, say, like boat pose, you got your legs up and you're reaching, so you might think you would look up, but if you look at your toes, you're actually in the natural alignment for your body, for the posture. So that's why there's all the different ones. We're just trying to get into that natural alignment. It'll even cause a better degree of the correct posture, which is what you want to, work on getting. So we have our 9, and there's quite a few, and I'm going to make a list for you guys that has pretty much everybody on there, but there's also going to be like a little cheat sheet so that you can start taking these Dristis into some of your specific postures, because that is where you will learn to master using this tool in your practice. So for instance, for, like I said, toes is boat, and forward bends, like when you reach for your feet, looking to the toes. The thumb one you could find in Warrior 1, in Eagle, also the hand in Triangle, and those are also in Side Angle, also hand ones. Then left and right side would be like side plank, supine spinal twist, which is when we're on our back with our knees bent and we drop our knees over to one side and we look over to the other way. That would be looking to the left or looking to the right. It's where your eyes naturally go for that posture. Revolved half moon and noose pose are also left and right sides. Your navel You might not have recognized that this could even be a Drishti, but it is for down dog, for plow, shoulder stand, bridge. These are the main ones. The nose. Okay, so for the nose, the tip of the nose, remember I told you about how all the hand ones can go to nose. The tree pose goes to nose. Most poses are a nose one because naturally you're looking ahead. And so then you point that gaze more specifically to the tip of the nose, and it helps you further focus, and that's the point. So you'll see it in all the big ones: tree, bow, cobra, mountain, camel, wheel, happy baby, plank. These are some of the basic nose gaze point poses. The third eye. Now, how do you look at your third eye? That one's a pretty interesting one. So you can either do it eyes closed or open, but if they're open, so you would just like look up and center right between the brows. And remember, you might cause an eye strain at first, so you want to try to relax that out. Once you've got the gaze, try to relax into this gaze. And you can also do it with your eyes closed, which I like, but it just depends on what you're doing. For third eye, you'll find that in Savasana when we're laying on our backs. Chair pose is a third eye one. Child's pose is a third eye one. It's really an interesting way to practice the posture. I highly, highly recommend you try this. And to the sky, that's another gaze point. You'll find that in gate pose, fish, wild thing, cow, which can also be a nose one. And so these are our basics. Like I said, there is a big list for each one, especially for that tip of the nose one. Look at this. I've got, I don't know if you can see this, but front and back, full 2 pages of nothing but nose gazes. So that is a big one. That is like the main. And the third eye one is the most interesting to me. I really, really liked working with those gaze points and will continue to do so. As we go, we grow, we continue learning. You always want to dive deeper into the stuff you're interested in. If you're finding yourself interested in yoga, please take the time and continue to learn. Don't just memorize sun salutations and learn how to breathe a little deeper and fuller. Keep searching. Keep learning. Keep opening your eyes. I have been practicing yoga pretty consistently for, okay, I shouldn't have came up with a number of time, but like 17 years, I think. And yeah, something like that. But really, it's just been on my own whenever I feel like it. And it was mostly, telling you this, most of those years was me just doing sun salutations, doing some warriors, doing some balancing and laying down. But as I finally started to really grow with yoga and learn that it's such a deep dive, it's forever unraveling. I feel like I'm constantly a brand new student, which is a really fun thing. So, it kind of creates a whole lifestyle out of learning yoga. You never really master it. You just don't. You continue to get more grips, deeper understanding. You'll go back through, learn something new, emulate it into your practice and find a whole new world every time you try something different. So this is the one for you for this week. I'd really like for you to try some of these postures. Like I told you, the different 9. And like I said, I'll put a sheet up online too, so you can print it out or write it down yourself. But try each of the Drishtis, at least one posture. Try it for a couple of minutes and just watch in amazement. I don't even have to ask you how it will be. How was your experience? Because I already know that if you're doing this in a full of intention way, that you are going to have an incredible experience with your yoga practice. So go ahead, get on your Drishtis, and I will be talking to you soon. We're going to do one more video before August closes out. I know I'm blasting them at the end. I wanted to make sure that y'all got a full month this month and just really trying to give you guys a more in-depth learning about our yoga practice, because it is such a cool way to grow. It is such a cool lifestyle to lead. You've got your, natural balance, wellness body. You've got your focused and more calm mind. You've got your different practices that give you something interesting to know and learn. It is just on and on and on. Yoga is an amazing tool. I hope you are taking these videos and really doing something with them, because I guarantee you it's going to deepen your practice. Okay, I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Have a wonderful night.